Let me start. Let us please chant this. Om Sada Shiva Sama. Please chant. You chant.
सदाशिवसमारम्भां शङ्कराचार्यमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्तां वन्दे गुरुपरम्पराम्.
Vande Guru Paramparam. Om. Okay, this also you please chant. Okay, Darshil, please chant. One of you chant. Darshil, go ahead.
Guru Brahma, Guru Vishnu, Guru Devo Maheshwaraha, Guru Sakshat Parabrahma, Dasmai Shri Guru Me Namaha.
Very good. Guru Sakshat. The Ru, then Sa. So what it is called, Sharo? How do you join it? Sharo will tell us.
Sir, if Visarga, so after Visarga, if there is Sa, then it's Sa, Gurus.
Gurus, correct. So,
there is Pa,
after?
there's Fa.
Fa, okay. So, when...
Yeah, it's...
What happened? Hari Om. Welcome.
Sure.
Okay. Now, let us just revise because some Akshaya has come new, some people have joined new. Those who know, do not say. Let us give chance to the new people. Bhagavad Gita has how many shlokas? Darshil, Akshaya, Anvit, Akshaya, Anvit, and who else is there? Purvik. Anyone? How many shlokas?
Sir, can I?
Yeah, Bhagavad Gita has how many shlokas?
700.
Yeah, correct. That is correct. So we all know 700 shlokas. Yeah. And there are...
Sir, my answer is correct.
Correct. Pratama Shatkam, Madhyama Shatkam, and Charama Shatkam. This means six chapters in 3 groups. Can anyone tell me what does it mean by Pratama Shatkam? What is it?
Sattvic, Rajasic, Tamasic.
Okay. So, Pratama Shatkam means in the first 6 chapters of Bhagavad Gita, it is said about ourselves, the human being, and the efforts the human being has to put in for getting good results. Karma Yoga, it is called. With self-efforts, doing right action, you will know what a human birth is for. Tvam. It is Tvam. Madhyama Shatkam talks about Tat, God. By what way you can reach God? Is there any highway, super express, or any aeroplane that can reach God? Is there anything like that?
No, sir.
Darshil, what do you think? Can you reach to God by a super express way?
Yes, our soul can reach it.
Exactly. That super express for the soul is upasana. Means you do meditation or you find time for praying for God. Then only you'll get the grace of God to reach to that place. So, Madhyama Shatkam from 7th chapter to 12th chapter, in which we already have done which chapters, children? We have done 9th chapter, 10th. Today we are going to revise 10th, 12th. Correct. So, in this chapter,
11th also.
I think we have not, but we will do after this. After 10th, we will do.
Sir, we have
so children,
done, I remember.
We have done, okay. So, what we want to know from this middle part of Bhagavad Gita is very, very nice. It is loved by everyone because it is talking about bhakti. Bhakti is, so many stories are there about bhakti. So, we will see how it will unfold. And last Shatkam, the last 6 chapters, which we finished 16th, 17th, it talks about how this soul or Jivatma meets the Paramatma or the original consciousness. How this Jivatma, the human being, finally merges into none other than the God, Ishvara. That is called merging of two, is called Asi. And how does it possible to go there in that place? Because of only the understanding, Jnana Yoga. Yoga is nothing but the way of life. Jnanam
I
is
don't
knowledge.
understand this.
Okay, I will again explain. The first 6 chapter talked about what? Ourselves, right?
Yes. Yes.
I just like it's
Two different
echoing a
voices, is
little
it?
bit. No, since it's
Okay.
little bit echoing.
Okay, now can you hear clearly?
Yes, sir.
So where were we? Darshil was asking, he didn't understand what is RC. So I was telling, first 6 chapter is about why we are humans, what we should do. Second 6 chapter about God, and third last 6 chapter about how to merge the God and the human being. You remember this, Darshil? The Jivatma Paramatma Aikyam. This is called as Chin Mudra. This is only possible by the knowledge through Bhagavad Gita. That is called Jnana Yoga. Okay, what you do, Yogasana is different. Not that yoga. This is Yogasana for the mind. That is the knowledge which we get. And once we get this knowledge, then the merging of Jivatma, Paramatma happens. Is it now understood, Darshil? If
Yeah,
you don't understand, we will make it more clear through the chapters.
it is
Okay.
understood.
Okay. Now, today's class is on chapter 10th. We are starting a new chapter, children, and let us see how it unfolds. In this chapter, it is wonderfully explained because can you see God anywhere, children? Physically, I'm asking.
No, 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 no.
No,
Sorry,
don't
now.
jump. No, don't
There
jump to
are
the
no
answer.
hearts in our soul.
But physically, can you see somewhere God? I can tell you one answer. Yeah,
Yes.
Sharav?
Sir, physically, God has
Sir,
no He is
as
Paramatma.
parents,
People have already learned also answer.
Yeah,
sir, as
parents, okay.
parents
Very
As
good
a,
answer, parents. But
and
more,
grandparents.
very good. You know
as
what I
no,
mean is the pure form of God, which will not talk, nothing, but it will be there always, always. And not parents and all that have some lifespan. This
Sir,
God doesn't have any lifespan.
sir,
you
Okay,
the Brahman which is there everywhere, sir.
okay. I will let me answer.
He is
Let me answer
present, but
this.
you cannot see him. He's like in some sort
Okay,
of higher dimension.
okay. Let me answer you. Simple. Do you see sun every day?
Sun is the God. The
Oh,
moon
yes,
is
sir.
the God.
Surya. Yes, sir.
Exactly. Surya Devata is there from the beginning and end of this universe. So remember
You offer
this chapter.
water in
Devata
the
is there.
morning
Purna
also to
Devata
sun.
is there.
Yes. So in this chapter, what are we going to learn is where God has left his permanent, stamps. Vibhuti. Vibhuti is
Nice.
what is Vibhuti? You understand by the word Vibhuti? Anyone?
forms.
The sun is
Forms.
put. It's the form which God has fallen down.
Different forms.
It's the thing we put
Different
in.
forms. Correct. Correct.
It is the
So
thing we put in our forehead.
yes. Forehead is different. It is Nama. This is Vibhuti. Let us see what it is. Okay. Glory of God. It is also glory of God. It is also stamp, like we put a stamp on the somewhere that this is what it is meant for. And of forms, different forms of God. And lastly, we can consider symbols of God, different symbols of God. So this entire chapter will talk about 72 vibhutis. Remember. Now, before we start this class, let us know how God has made this universe, how He created it. Akshaya, go ahead.
Yes, sir. Hari Om. Sir, you're able to hear me?
Very clear. Go ahead.
Hari Om. Today, I'll be explaining about how universe was created by Vishnu via Brahma. Sir, next slide.
Could you see the slide?
Sir, you can hear me?
Yeah, very clearly. Go ahead. Go ahead, please. What happened? What happened? Hello? Hello?
I think so that same glitch happened to her.
Oh. Okay, we'll wait for some time. No problem.
Sir, I think something happened to her
Sir,
internet.
her mic
Sir, I
is
think
not moving, sir. So she logged
I
out
think
and
our
is trying
audio
to
had
log
gotten
in.
disconnected.
I will continue.
Sir, you can hear now? Excuse me, sir.
Now,
You're audible. Go ahead.
yes.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Firstly, let us know how Brahma was born. To keep the cycle of creation, destruction, and recreation moving, Vishnu began the resurrection of the universe by giving birth to Brahma. As we can see in the picture, Brahma was born from the lotus emerging from navel of Vishnu. Sir, next slide. Now, let us know how the universe was created. Brahma created all the varieties of bodies, oceans, mountains, trees, insects, plants, etc. in the universe, and Vishnu provided the ingredients. Then Brahma assembled them. He then created good and evil, light and dark. He also created the four types: gods, demons, ancestors, and men. As we all know, the first being was Manu. Sir, next slide. In the process of creating, perhaps in a moment of distraction, the demons were born from Brahma's thigh. So he abandoned his own body, which then became night. After Brahma created good gods, he abandoned his body once again, which then became day. Hence, we can observe that demons gained the ascendancy at night and the gods, the force of goodness, ruled the day. Brahma then created ancestors and men, each time again abandoning his body so that they became dusk and dawn respectively. This process of creation repeats itself in every eon. Eon is nothing but generation or time. Thank you.
Nicely explained, Akshaya. Thank you very much.
Why was the screen suddenly so dark?
I don't know. Is it dark now?
No.
No, sir, it was fine.
No,
Maybe
for me,
sometimes.
look, for me, it's coming black. Now, when you put thank you, it is coming white again. Normal.
Okay, okay. Your connection might be slow or something. So, children, what do we know from this is that Brahmaji created entire universe and he created not only good things, also bad things, like demons, everything is created.
Why?
So, why? Because to check the good things, you require bad things. You to anything always have a positive and negative. Then only the current flows. Magnetic current also has both the sides, right?
Electric cell
Even
also has positive and negative.
everything. So uh, even the brain waves,
Every equal has an unequal.
yeah, North Pole, South
But
Pole is
everything
required.
has its anti.
So it is a reason which we will slowly understand, unfold it. So he has created everything, but where did Brahmaji come from? Can you tell me? He come from the
He
navel
came
of,
He
from the
came
navel.
from the navel of
Krishna.
Vishnu.
yes. So remember, children, God can make like a spider, no? Have you seen a spider making the web?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Everyone
sir.
has to have.
Web is made by spider's saliva. So then entire web is created, and then you know what happens once it gets the work done, it again brings all that web into itself. That is the greatness of spider. That is the same manner Vishnu brings Brahmaji out, and then Brahmaji makes everything.
Can I go
And
to the restroom?
Darshil, you don't have to ask. Anyone who wants to go to restroom, anything, just please quietly go. This is a class which is going on YouTube. So, whenever the work is done, the universe is functioned, then it is going to come back. What is it called? Pralaya. Okay? Remember this. So, the Chatur Yuga, we all know. We have Chatur Yugas. after this 4 yuga, so many manvantras, every manvantra has one Manu. All this will come in this 72 vibhutis. Okay, with that, we go to the first verse of this chapter. Utsav, please chant, and then after you, we will chant. Okay.
Yes, sir. Good evening, everyone. Today I am going to chant the verse number 10.1. Sri Bhagavanuvacha Bhuva
Shri
Eva.
Shri
First time.
Bhagavan
Vanuvacha
Bhuveva Mahabhao
Bhuya
Shrunume
Eva Mahabhavo
Paramam Vachaha
Shrunu me paramam
Paramam
vachaha
Vachaha Yatteham Priyamanyaya
Yatyaham priyamanaya
Vakshami Hitakamyaya.
Vakshami hitakamyaya. Very good.
So now can I tell the meaning?
Yes, go ahead.
In this verse, Lord Krishna is telling to Arjuna to listen his voice and words again and again. Now anyone can ask me why he have to listen again and again. At first he has also listened. Lord Krishna is telling his words again and again to make understand Arjuna. Now I will give one example to understand you all. Such, when your exam come closer, you used to do revision again and again. You memorize the work again and again, which you have done in class. Means you understand the whole thing for your exam. And you do rote on learning in your hand. The things in the same way, here Lord Krishna is explaining again and again to Arjuna to make him understand the ultimate knowledge of the ultimate soul. So thank you. Hari Om.
Hari Om. Very nicely chanted, and you explained also well. Children, you know, 9th chapter did we do? Do you remember anyone?
we have done, sir.
Yes. And the name was Rajagu.
Raja
Yeah.
Rajagu.
In that, we learned that this Bhagavad Gita is secret, and it is the knowledge for the kings. Why? Because no one wants to learn Bhagavad Gita, because that's why it is secret, not that it is kept secret. See, so many people we have asked in to join the classes, but only few of you are interested. Why? Because you understood the importance of it. And that's why it is secret. Because, and once you understand, it will be like, it will help you to reach higher in your career or wherever you are. That means you will reach the level of king. So that chapter, after that, this chapter is starting, 10th. And that's why there is no question. Generally, a chapter starts with a question from Arjuna. But in this chapter, Swayam Bhagwan has started the chapter. Because after explaining in 9th chapter, the importance of Bhagavad Gita, importance of Upanishad, and also the bhakti, he starts bhakti, different levels of bhakti. He is now explaining that to do bhakti, you require to see somewhere Lord. No, you cannot do bhakti just by not having any forms of Lord. So that's why he starts this chapter with telling Arjuna, Mahabhavo means the warrior, the big warrior. Please listen, Shruno. My words, they are supreme words, in which he will refer to so many different places where Lord is seen. So let us see in this chapter where it is. Nayana, your verse.
Sir, can you go to my
Oh, okay, okay.
next slide, please? So 1 minute.
Okay.
Sir, next slide, please. न मे विदुः सुरगणाः
न मे विदुसुरगणाः
प्रभवान्नामहर्षयाः
प्रभवां न महर्षयाः
अहम् अदिर्हि देवानाम्
अहम् अदिर्हि देवानाम्
Maharshinam cha sarvashah.
Maharshinam cha sarvashah.
The next slide, please. The meaning of this verse is, neither the celestial gods nor the great sages know of my origin. I am the source from which gods and great seers come. So here Lord Krishna says that no one knows of my origin. I created myself. In the second line, he says that I have created everything. I have created myself. I've created everything. So I'm also present in everything. If you look it from another way, he also said that I'm present in everything. The story for it is the next slide, please. So the story for is also of Hiranyakashipu. He had a boon from Lord Brahma that he can't be killed outside the house or inside the house. He can't be killed in the morning or in the evening. He can't be killed with a sword, a arrow, a bow, or anything. He can't be killed by any weapons. He can't be killed by a human, animal, demon, and any man or any woman. This was the boon given to him by Lord Brahma. He had a son named Prahalada. His son was a great devotee of Lord Vishnu. At this point of time, how many other times Hiranyakashipu said that I am the ultimate god. You should only worship me. Prahalada said, no, I will only worship Vishnu. So because of this, he tortured his son so much. One of these tortures is also celebrated as a festival now. But because of Prahalada, he asked his sister Holika, who had a shawl which she wrapped herself, which would never be lit by fire. She sat in the fire and made Prahalada sit on top of her. Prahalada was only thinking of Narayana. So for this, Narayana helped him by giving the shawl to Prahalada instead of Holika, and Holika burned to death. And Hiranyakashipu was not satisfied and wanted to kill his own son. So because of this, he asked his men, he asked his soldiers to throw him off the cliff, throw him off the cliff once, and put him in a room of fully poisonous snakes with people who were ready to kill him if the poison was not enough. He was also asked to be seated outside, where an elephant from the forest was supposed to come there very madly, and an elephant from the forest was just brought. At this time, when the elephant came, Prahalada was sitting there, and the elephant was ready to stamp him. But when the elephant heard the name of Narayana being worshipped by Prahalada, the elephant stopped. At this time, Hiranyakashipu got really, really furious and asked Prahalada one day in the palace, where is your Narayana? Where is the Hari? Where is your Hari? Where is he? Where is he even present? Prahalada answered, saying that, Father, he is everywhere and anywhere. Hiranyakashipu becoming more furious, asked, is he in this pillow? Prahalada said yes. Since Prahalada's answer was yes, he broke that pillar. Out of it came Narasimha, a form of Lord Vishnu, where he was a half lion and half human. He killed Hiranyakashipu in between outside and inside the house. He killed him in the evening, which is between morning and night. He killed him with his nails, without using any weapon. By doing this, Lord Vishnu killed Hiranyakashipu and also kept the boon of Lord Brahma safe. He also gave respect to Lord Brahma's boon. This is the story of Prahalada, which also says that always trust the God and know that He is anywhere and everywhere. Thank you, Hari Om.
Excellent. Good story to know that God is not to be considered in one place. God is everywhere, and very difficult to understand God if you don't have that divya drushti. Like if a person who is not able to see, if he has a far sightedness, he has to wear specs. Without specs, it's very difficult to see. Same way, without the divya drushti, divya means divine, uh, divine eyesight. You cannot see God. And how do we get the divine eyesight? By knowing the different vibhuti of Lord, in which we are going to see as the verses pass on. Now in 10.3, Sharav, can you go ahead and chant and please explain us?
Yes, sir. Yo mamajamanadim cha
Yo mam ajamanadim cha
veti lokamaheshwaram
veti lokamaheshwaram
asamudhasamartyeshu
asamudha samartyeshu
sarvapapaih pramuchyate. So this verse basically means those who know me as unborn and beginningless, as the supreme Lord of the universe, they among mortals are free from illusion and released from all evils. So here, what Krishna is trying to say is, if one is intelligent, if he has a developed intellect, he will certainly want to know more and more. What is the cause of humans? Okay, it is their parents. What is the cause of their parents? Like that, they'll keep going on. They will want to know every single bit of knowledge they can find. But a regular person will only want to know the bare minimum to get a job. How much will I need to get a good job? How much will I need to study to get more money? But just the minimum amount to study. But these people, they'll try to find the cause of everything they see. Like suppose when Newton was sitting under a tree, when he saw that apple fall, he could not help but to question, why did this apple fall? What pulled it towards the ground? Therefore, the theory of gravity was created. So these people will always want to think. Some scientists, even right now, they will want to find the theory of everything, the cause of all of this in the universe. Then they will come to God. But then their mind will try to question who created the Paramatma. Now over here, they will have to stop thinking of the cause, because as we know, the Paramatma has no origin nor end. Sir, so these people will sooner or later have to understand that the true God has no beginnings nor end. This, what was told in this verse, that these people who understand Him are freed from all sins.
Exactly. Good. So, children, if I ask you in a simpler way, whether the chicken came first or the egg came first?
Chicken.
Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
I
know. First, God created an egg. So that possibly if the theory is that dinosaurs first laid the egg and God created the egg for everything because it was the Big Bang. So probably the first the egg would have come. So it's the theory of everything that I know of.
Okay. So if I ask another one, the seed comes first or the tree comes first?
The seed, because God, we are the seed, and God was the creator of the seed. It's unknown how He created it, but it's magic. Just He created it by the theory or whatever we call the theory of God.
Very good. So anyone else also want to explain this?
I think but only God knows how the seed came first.
Exactly. So imagine this entire
There's a
Brahmanda.
What about my theory?
Sir, there's a nice question, sir, before this. Sir, there's a
Hmm.
What
question
about my
saying
theory?
that
What about
are you elder or your father elder, sir? Your father is elder. So
Ah.
is the seed elder or the tree elder in age? The tree is
Ah.
elder in age, so the tree came first.
So right. So there is no regular answer. Your theory is correct, Darshil, but there is even the biggest scientists still following the in scientific way. They are trying to find the Big Bang theory. No answer. Till today, no answer. But our Bhagavad Gita has given the answer very, very long back by telling that God has been there before even
So what is the
theory
answer?
of.
found the answer for a Big Bang?
Yes, the answer is very simple. First, you believe in your Shastras. Do not use your limited mind and intellect to find what came first. Just like when you are in a LKG or UKG and you believe in your teacher, twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are, up above the sky so high, like a diamond in the sky. You believe all that, right? You believe diamond, then the stars in the sky. Even though in the daylight, when teacher is teaching you, you cannot see the stars, but you believe it is there and you check it in the night. Similarly, children, believe first, Shraddha, faith in God. That God is telling in this chapter, I was there in the beginning and I was there in the end. And even if the end is there, I am there. But people who understand this only will get free from this intellectual questions. So that's what is explained in this verse. And why he is explaining this all to Arjuna only? Why not other? There are Pancha Pandava, 5 Pandavas, but why not others? To know that, we will ask Akshita to explain to us. Okay, Akshita, you are there? Why Arjuna was chosen
There is
one of them?
Ishita.
Ishita, sorry. Very sorry, Ishita. Ishita, are you there? I can't see her, right? Hello, Ishita?
No, she's
Okay.
not there.
Okay, no problem. No problem. If she is not there, can anyone tell just me few points why Arjuna was selected as a favorite? Okay, first Darshil,
What?
then Aditi. Okay,
He was
Darshil, go ahead. Darshil, try to sit in a nice posture. Don't sit with the one leg up and down. Yeah. Okay, now explain.
Why was Arjuna the favorite of Krishna?
Why? What do you think?
Because Arjuna was patient.
Very good. Next. Okay, let us ask to others also. Aditi, you raised your hand. Do you want to tell us?
Um, uh, I don't think favorite should be the word used here
Aha.
because
Okay.
why?
Eligible.
Yeah.
Most eligible.
So 4 simple words because
Hmm.
he asked for it.
He asked for it. Correct. Anything else, Sharav and Swastik, they have to add in this?
Sir,
Yes.
I would say to Krishna he was favorite according to me because favorite or eligible, whatever you call it, because he was curious and he was seeking help
Yeah.
to Krishna.
Curious.
Even in his archery, when there is another story when Drona was asking all his students to aim at a bird, a toy bird, he asked them each what they saw. They told everything around them, the sky, everything. When he asked Arjuna, he had so much attention,
Concentration.
Hmm.
that he only saw the bird. Drona asked what the eye.
Bird's eye, bird's eye, bird's eye.
Correct.
Sir, he
So
was
curiosity,
very intelligent warrior.
very
What
intelligent and
in
strong
the
warrior.
world is what happened to him?
Sir, I believe he was not the most eligible, sir. He demanded the eligibility.
Drona was
Sir,
like,
first of
Okay.
all, if you taught him
in the
something,
world
sir,
is
you were,
happening?
Darshil,
would
please.
constantly-
Darshil, let others speak. Yeah.
sir,
Swastik.
if you taught him something, sir, he would
Yes.
respect it,
So
and then he would.
very nice. Children, you have told us everything differently, but he was eligible, not favorite, you can say, because God doesn't have any favoritism. Eligible because he was curious. He was he only asked for help. None other than Arjuna asked for help from Krishna. Okay? If someone asks help to Lord, he will always help. If you don't ask help, then how the Lord will help? Okay, Rishikesh, you have raised your hand.
Sir, it may also be that in the starting itself he had like surrendered himself to Krishna.
Very good. Very good. He surrendered also. He only had the question. That's why Arjuna's questions only are answering in the form of Bhagavad Gita. Nayana, you have to say something?
Sir, he was not the favorite, you can say, like you said, but he didn't even ask for it. So Krishna chose only Arjuna because, like, he was more concentrated. He was concentrated, like everyone, like whatever point everyone told is correct. But I
Mm-hmm.
also think because he was favorite because the Arjuna was the only one who was related to Krishna because Krishna's sister Subhadra was married to Arjuna. So maybe that also is one way of Krishna choosing Arjuna.
Okay. But we consider this fact that he surrendered, he has the curiosity, he was asking for help. And whenever someone asks help to Lord, he definitely helps. That's why he chose Arjuna. The whole story starts with his choice. Darshil, you raised hand. Okay, tell me anything you want to share.
It doesn't matter which sibling. If suppose it doesn't matter if Krishna said married Arjuna. It matters if Arjuna is good and he surrendered to God and he has done everything good. It does
Correct.
not depend on who he
He
has,
married.
yeah.
Good. So that is just her way of telling us. But she tried to link it. No problem. That is also one way. So children, this is why Arjuna is been mentioned everywhere, isn't it? Otherwise, they would have mentioned Bhima or Yudhishthira. He's not mentioned anywhere in the Bhagavad Gita except first chapter. But Krishna is always referring to the student who is asking for help. Remember this. So please be that curious student. And I would also not be favorite for me, but you will be chosen for some things. So let us now today, because it is already 45, we end here. Before ending, I will again ask to raise your hand for next class who want to volunteer for verses and stories. Please raise your hand so that I can give them. Okay? Who has raised hand?
Sir, I
Let
won't raise
me.
my hands because my work is.
You already got it. Yeah. Utsav, Darshil.
Sir,
Anyone
can
else?
I do it that class?
Yeah, next class you will anyway have verse. Anvit also has raised hand. Darshil. No, Anvit, why? You already have verse. Anyone else? Can I request? Because we want at least 2-3 people. Okay. All maybe have busy. I don't want to force anyone.
Sir, I have DA
Swastik.
exam because I
No
told
problem. No, don't worry. Those who are not raising will not be asked to do the verse. Okay. So we have 3 people. Darshil, Utsav. Very good. Utsav is taking verse every class. Nice, Utsav. I'm happy. Okay. Anyone after this class also wishes, they can message me. These 3 are ready for the next class. Anyone other than this wants, maybe they can write to me directly. Okay. Let us now
Then
end the class because.
Next class I want story, not verse.
Okay, we'll get story. So we go to the end of the class because it's 8:45 and I don't want to keep you away from your food or anything. Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate. Om Shanti 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 Hari Om.